Car Nightmare and Halloween Horror Story. So I just recorded this for the contest to win a car. I guess it was a fluke or something, but it was Sarah Michelle Gellar entered to win a car contest. Maybe it was just some type of gimmick. And the question was, what is your biggest car horror story or car dealership horror story? So I had gone to Carvana and purchased a car working 3 jobs, and I was working at Pizza Hut and Express at South Coast Plaza, and my part-time online sales for Avon. So I bought the car on my own without the help of my parents, and then I took my dad to Pechanga and we ate there. Around the time I was still in my doctorate program at the University of California, Irvine, before I had gone into the business school at Paul Mirage. And the professor had mentioned that he knew the president of North America Honda, and the other business professor was a former employee of Ford. So I had purchased a 2014 white Subaru, and it was just a basic family car. During the time I was driving back home from Bible study at Eagle Ridge Church with my dad's friend from Case Cisneros Senior Citizen Center, we got ambushed by the Taliban Muslim terrorists, and I believe the opposition we faced were anti-Christians. So apparently the opposition, perhaps a student from his master's program in Arizona, had a bit to do with the separation from me and my family and children. And after we got ambushed by these extremists who were telling me to pray to Allah, I was frazzled because my son was already murdered in Santa Ana in 2013 by the Santa Ana Police Department, and they were tied with the Mexican cartel under Mayor Polito. So I had to drive back and forth between Riverside and Orange County about 4 days a week to Pizza Hut, Express, and then also do some work online for Avon. I had very little time with my children. So when I got ambushed, it was the Flores family. We experienced extreme terrorism, and they had put AK-47s in my window, and I remember a cold gun to the back of my head, and I cried. I remember thinking and praying the Our Father and praying the Hail Mary inside the body bag, which they put me in, and they tortured and beat me for 6 months after they murdered my mom and kidnapped my dad, and they took my youngest daughter, Michaela. We have still yet to find out why and how Biles and Benuelos are able to commit these crimes against our Christian Catholic Filipinos in California. And so all of my classmates from St. Joseph's School may not know this information, that my mom was murdered during the Christ-over virus infection and death chemical warfare attacks. And none of them truly cared, because either they forgot about God or they stopped calling to the name of Jesus Christ. So as we see many of our people who have roots in Buddhism or non-Christian practices, we want to maintain the spirit of our indigenous people and tribes, which have a bit of Chinese and Portuguese and Spanish and Moroccan and Malay and Borneo traditions. It's tough to think that people are that cruel, and they would not only deny mother her rights to breastfeed, but they would actually kidnap her child from the hospital within 3 days of the child's birth. We know that's wrong. We know that violates our civil rights, that violates our parental rights, and that violates our rights and freedoms of religion as well as speech. So to say that we can perfect the system with this one voice, and it's deserving of these people granting me a new car or a car won through a contest would be great. And that is my Halloween horror story. And I hope that this message goes out to all those people who know who they are and have committed these horrendous crimes against our community. May we prosper, and may we do that through the Spirit of Jesus Christ. Thank you.